Hey, what's up? This is Brian Pfeiffer with VegasVIPServices.com. And I'm standing here today in front of We All Scream and Cheapshot, two places we're working with here on Fremont Street East. If you guys don't know, Fremont Street is a big attraction here in Las Vegas. It's called Old Vegas, downtown Vegas. So this video I'm going to talk about some of the attractions on Fremont Street. Obviously this is a big tourist trap, if you will, and there's tons of stuff to see here, so I can't go over everything, but I can definitely show you guys some of the stuff that I would recommend checking out while you come down here. And this video is going to be all about Fremont Street. Now, some of the videos lower on this page, if you click over to the page, you're going to see more detailed descriptions of places like some of the bars that I work with and whatnot. So if you're more interested in finding out more about those, this is just going to be kind of an intro video to some of the attractions down here, so you can kind of see what's going on. So I'm here with my girlfriend. Say hi, Alex. We actually started out down there at Circa, which is like the biggest brand new thing here on Fremont Street in like 40 years. It was the first big hotel that was built. And what's cool about Circa is they got a huge sports book. Their sports book is absolutely enormous. The biggest one that I think there is in Vegas. They got like stadium style seating on the right and the left. They got bottle service seating in the middle. And they got a gazillion screens. They got sports betting, you know, the people that take the bets right in front. And then they got like a second level where you can gamble and overlook the, the entire, arena, if you will. It's like a big arena almost. It's so cool. And definitely recommend checking that out if you're into sports and you want to check out Circa. They got this mega bar that's in there. It's like the biggest bar, I think, in Vegas. And that's pretty cool. It's giant. I mean, it's long, a very long bar. And then, of course, the stadium swim is inside the Circa. And that is a 7-day-a-week, 365-day-a-year pool that's actually open year-round. And it's a giant pool, kind of overlooks, it's a rooftop pool, and it's, massive. They got these TV screens and tons of pools and cabanas and day beds and lounge chairs and stuff, and it's open year-round. Okay, from like early in the morning, like 8 in the morning to like 11 p.m. at night. I do work with Stadium Swim. You can click on the links below and get over to my link if you want to get some bottle service or a section reserved. So as you walk out of that casino, that's what we did today. I kind of recommend parking over there if you want to check over that. Circa's got a nice parking lot. That's typically where I park. It's pay to park, but it's not that expensive. And you can walk through the casino, start at Circa, which is the newest, coolest place here. And then you walk out, and then, right there's the Golden Nugget. Okay, the Golden Nugget is, an iconic place, kind of one of the more famous places in Las Vegas, and they got this really cool aquarium, fish tank thing out by the pool. That's probably one of the coolest things in Vegas. I really like those giant saltwater aquariums. They have one here. It's amazing. And then inside the Golden Nugget, they have tons of restaurants, but they got the Troy Liquor Bar, which is like a Mardi Gras style, nightclub type thing. Overlooks the street, Fremont Street. The regular stages and whatnot are kind of down there. And we're actually down here during the rodeo. It's actually nice weather right here. It's late November, and the rodeo's going on. So tonight, they have like 3 stages set up. Okay, the Fremont Street stages are pretty cool. Neil McCoy's playing at the big one at the end, and then there's one across the street from Troy Liquor Bar. There's another artist going to be performing there. I'm not sure who that is. And then there's another stage kind of in the middle of Fremont Street. And so they're going to have 3 stages going on tonight with music and stuff. And this is like just a regular, I think it's a Wednesday night. So, it's pretty cool. A lot of stuff going on down here, guys. And so as you walk down past the Golden Nugget, you're going to walk past all these crazy like street performers and whatnot. And there's girls that they want money to take pictures with them. There's guys doing magic tricks, and some guys singing different weird stuff going on. Basketball player guys doing breakdancing and stuff. So there's always something to see here in Fremont Street. And as you walk down, you're going to pass the Denny's, and then right through the Denny's, there's going to be like a courtyard. And one of the shows we work with now moved from the Mosaic Theater on the Strip down here to the Notoriety Theater on Fremont Street. That's called Aussie Heat. Okay, Aussie Heat is a male review. We got packages and whatnot with dinners, limos, etc. To bring you down here, check out a male review for a bachelorette party, and you might be interested in that. That's pretty cool to check out. So I do have an actual full video on Aussie Heat down below on the links. So now as you keep walking past there, you're going to pass this the Slotzilla, which is a giant like slot machine thing that's actually a zip line that runs the whole length of the beautiful LED wall. All right, so I'm going to finish the video here. My battery went dead, so we'll finish up the Fremont Street East. But right before you get to Fremont Street East, there's the Heart Attack Grill, okay? And the Heart Attack Grill is kind of a funny place. If you're over 350 pounds, you can actually eat for free over there. And they have a scale in front to see how much you weigh and stuff. And then when you go in, you got to put the the old doctors like coat on, like you're going into a surgery, if you will. And then they have, really fatty type food, burgers, fries, that kind of stuff. Not a huge fan of that kind of food. I try to stay away from it as much as possible, but that's the theme there, and it is usually pretty busy on the night times and the weekends and whatnot. It's just kind of a funny type place. Now, I'm over here on Fremont Street East, and that's where all the action kind of happens, later in the night. This is kind of the nightlife district. You can see behind me there's a place called Discopussy, and that's one of the venues that we do work with. It's owned and operated and run by Corner Bar Management. They also own the park on Fremont over there. They have right behind me the We All Scream here. And then right next door is Cheapshot, and then Commonwealth is next to that, down there a little bit. And they also just bought the restaurant right around the corner. It's like La Mama Rose or something like that. So that's going to be one of the restaurants we're going to be working with. Park, La Mama Rose, and Peyote down a couple more blocks down. Come down here, have dinner, some drinks, like all you can drink type of thing, and then go over here to Aussie Heat, see a show. Or if you're a guy group, you just want to go hit this Fremont Street district here, we're going to have deals where you can get dinner, a couple drinks, entrance into all the clubs that they own down here. There's, like I said, Discopussy is going to be more like a tech house venue. We All Scream is going to be more like just kind of whatever type music. They got a nice cool rooftop upstairs. They got a DJ in the back, and it's kind of a cool theme. You get ice cream and stuff. And then Cheapshot here, guys. That's one of their other venues, right behind next to We All Scream. That was like a show, and they were doing like a variety show, but I think they just discontinued it. Actually, like last weekend was the last weekend, so now it's actually going to be more like a. I think they're going to turn it into a hip hop bar, but it's going to open up in the spring, from what I hear. I'm not 100% sure if that's what they're going to do, but that's kind of what they're thinking. And then their other place called Commonwealth. That place has been here forever. It's got a great rooftop, cool seating up on top. They have a DJ up top, DJ up on the lower level. It's just like a kind of whatever bar. Just come in, have drinks, meet people, social type of event. Okay, so those are the main venues that you're going to be wanting to check out down here. There's another place that looks pretty cool down here called Inspire. I have not stopped in there and talked to them yet. A place behind me here called Corduroy. That place has been around for a while too. There's a bunch of stuff around here, guys. There's tons of different venues to just come and check out. Therapy across the street over there, a place called Therapy, and then of course you got all the the old casinos like the El Cortez and Binion's there, and just this is cool. Come down here and check it out. It's not cheap. Everything in Vegas is going to be a little more inflated as far as the pricing goes. Like her and I just went and had a couple sandwiches at the Saginaw place over there in Circa. It's like a delicatessen deli, kind of a famous deli, and 2 sandwiches with a water and a Diet Coke ran us $55. Okay, I did tip the guy $3, but I mean it's just ridiculous how much stuff costs these days. It is what it is. But there's another bar that I do want to mention down the street called 700 Fremont. Hi, and 700 Fremont is my buddy CJ. He runs that. He turned it into, it used to be an Indian restaurant. Now it's like actually a pretty cool bar. He's got food on the lower level, and then he's got the upstairs with a DJ in the corner, and that place gets pretty rocking on the weekend. He was a big promoter in the scene for a long time in Vegas, so he's got a lot of connections, and he brings a lot of the people down from the scene up there, and it's a pretty lively party. It's pretty fun, and that's right across the street from the Container Park, which is that big praying mantis thing that blows fire. It's kind of a cool thing to see when you come down here. And then a little further down again was that restaurant Peyote, where there's an upside down trucks. There's like the big sign. It's kind of an interesting thing to see, take some pictures with for the Instagram. But overall, that's pretty much it on Fremont Street. I mean, it is kind of one big long street. It starts with kind of the Circa on the one end, and then you walk down. You got the Golden Nugget, the D, Binion's Casino. All this stuff is just check it out. It's worth coming down here and seeing what's going on. And if you guys want to check out one of our packages, potentially get into some of these clubs at a better deal than you would if you just walk up on your own. We have several different options for dinner. We can bring limo service from the strip down up to here, and then like the Aussie Heat show and some of the other stuff we work with, the attractions and whatnot. Definitely check it out. Make sure you like this video. If you have any questions, I'm going to put the cell phone above, 773-459-8133. That is my cell phone. And if you like this channel, make sure you subscribe for more and bang the notifications bell. The channel's growing, and I do appreciate all the support. I'm Brian Pfeiffer signing out here from Fremont Street East, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.